Hey guys, Neely here, and I am just coming in for a week 3 meal plan video. Um, it's getting a little bit redundant doing the meal plan videos because I feel like I'm doing a lot of the same stuff. But I will continue to share through the end of this Whole30. I didn't put on breakfasts or snacks or lunches this time because I'm finding I'm just doing the same things each time for those. So if you want to know what I'm doing for breakfasts and snacks and stuff, you can look on my week 1 and week 2 meal plans. But I do have my dinners lined up, and so I will show you what they look like. All right, here is our week 3 meal plan for our Whole30. And I will say that trying to stay on budget this month as far as food goes is so far very challenging. And so these last couple of weeks, I'm going to have to really work on making stuff out of what we have rather than trying to create an elaborate meal plan. Just kind of have to work with what we got because the money has been spent. So anyways, today is Monday, and tonight we are having the fajita stuffed potatoes. This is a meal that was left over from last week that I never ended up making. So I'm just going to do that tonight with some fresh pico de gallo, and yeah, that'll be really good. Potato bacon soup. This was also left over from last week. I had some on my meal plan last week, and we didn't end up making it. We had change of plans where we were going to take dinner over to a friend's house and have dinner with them. So I ended up making something else that was easier to take. So I still have the stuff for the potato bacon soup. I will make that on Tuesday. And then, like I said, we're using up what we got, and we actually have a lot of sausage left. I made 10 pounds of breakfast sausage and formed them into patties. I showed you that on my first, like around the first of the month. And I have a lot of those left, so we haven't eaten as many as I expected. So for one of the dinners, we will have sausage and scrambled eggs, and then I'll probably do some roasted veggies and squash to get some veggies in there for us. And then Thursday, I have cabbage, chicken, and potato, like stir-fry, saute type thing. Very simple, very cheap meal, but also very satisfying and yummy. So that'll be Thursday, and then Friday I'm going to do tuna patties with tartar sauce. I don't know what recipe I'm going to use for the tuna patties yet. I've done them before with like coconut flour for the binder. And I think I'll either use coconut flour or the sweet potato flour that I use for my chicken strips. That seems to work really well. So I'm going to make tuna patties and then do the homemade tartar sauce that I make and do roasted squash. I have a lot of squash. If you guys remember, I got that big box of spaghetti squash for super cheap. It was like 8 giant squashes for $4. And I think I've only used one of them so far. So I really need to use those. So I have squash here and I have squash here, and I'm going to try to use that up as much as I can. And then on Saturday, we are having a little get together to decorate pumpkins and carve pumpkins. So we're going to be having people over, and we're going to be having all kinds of fun treats like popcorn balls and caramel apples and hot apple cider, stuff like that. But I'm also going to make a big pot of pumpkin soup that I will be able to eat. It'll probably be creamy with coconut milk, and yeah, try to do something festive, but also that I can eat. And then I'm planning on having probably some cut up veggies, and we're gonna take the little tangerines or the little mini oranges and with Sharpies write jack-o'-lantern faces on them. We thought that would be really cute, and so I can have little oranges and pumpkin soup and veggies, and maybe I'll put out some nuts or something like that. Also, so that it's not all just sugary food, even though that is fun to have sometimes. I want to have a few healthier options as well. So that's going to be on Saturday, and then Sunday is going to be my catch-up day. Whatever I don't get made throughout the week, we will do on Saturday. So that is it for week 3. Week 4 is going to be even more of a, everything we have left, so it may not look neat on paper, but we gotta use it up. So, and I've learned a lot from how this month has gone so far, and so looking forward to next month. I'm already taking some notes and writing down, stuff I want to buy with our grocery budget next month. Like figuring out how much of different things we used through the month and kind of adding all that up and seeing how much that all costs and just figuring it out so I can be a little bit more prepared next month, because I do want our diet to look more like the Whole30 type foods on a regular basis, and then just have the other treats and convenience items that are less healthy, just here and there. And I know it's easy to because I've made our food Whole30-ish before, like for an extended period of time, and then you start using one convenience thing, and then you get used to it, and the kids get used to it, and then that's what they want to eat every day. And you just kind of, once you start making allowances for that kind of thing, it just kind of snowballs, and you get into a habit of doing it. And then when you, in the end, you look at the diet and you're like, oh, we're eating way more of these not unhealthy, but less healthy things than we really want to. And so this month has been really good for us to kind of just get back to square one, eating, almost 100% super healthy foods. And then moving forward, we don't want to just jump right back into all of those convenience things and those treats, but make allowances for those, as we decide to, as often as we feel like it's good for us and healthy for us to do so, and not just be doing it out of habit. And anyways, so this has been good. And so next month, I want to keep our diet and the way I'm cooking very similar to the way it is now, and just add in a few little things very slowly. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'm working on making it happen with our budget, because that is a challenge. To eat this way on a budget is definitely a challenge. So I'm working on it, and I will share with you guys what I do and how it goes. Thanks for following along, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye, guys.